Good morning, Jasmina. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Okay. Uh, Now I want to take some more points related to your first unit. That is, already completed that the introduction of compensation, that definition. Then what are the basic concepts of compensation, like individual worth, cost to company, flexible compensation package, wages. Then what is that salary? I already explained to the class. Okay, what are the components of the salary? Everything I already discussed, like basic salary, allowances, employee provident fund, gratuity, professional tax, perquisites. Then I already given one small assignment to you people, like what are the various benefits those are given by the organizations to their particular worker. I already given one example. So I need to ask 2 to 3 students what are those particular employee allowances, achievement awards, health insurance, paid vacation, then meal breaks, social security, perks and bonuses, raise. Okay, so these are the benefits. I already mentioned you people to list out some particular what are those allowances, achievements, what kind of health insurances are there, then what kind of paid vacations are there in various particular organizations. So now I want to ask that Jaswina, please come in. All have to come in video mode. All have to come in video mode. Fast, make it fast. Aryan Jakkannaur, Ashwini Jirli, Akshata HC. Fast, all have to come in video mode. Rohin, 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 Nadaf, Akshata HC, Rashmi Magdum, Saraswati Kurni, Rohin Nadaf. All have to come in video mode. Otherwise, you are absent. Yeah. Now I want to take one by one. I already given one small assignment to you people related to the employee benefit, but this is not treated as the first assignment. No, this is small assignment to discuss to the class. Yeah, Saraswati, tell me what are the various employee allowances those are given in giving in any companies. List out some company names and how they are giving their allowances to their employee. Small assignment I already given to the class. Name some companies and how they are giving allowances to the organization.
So, TCS.
Your face is not visible. Yeah.
TCS.
Now it is okay.
Amazon.
No. Tell me, in Amazon, what kind of allowances are giving? Then in Flipkart, take an example, what kind of allowances are giving to the employee? Like that.
In Amazon, they are giving a paid sick leave.
Okay.
Then
allowances I am asking. Allowances. Allowances are different. Leaves are different.
Health insurance.
Health insurance is also different. No, what I am asking, what are the employee allowances they are giving? Employee allowances is different. Leaves are different. Insurance facilities are different. Right. So what are the various allowances are there to some companies? List 2 to 3. Take 2 to 3 companies and how they are giving allowances to their employees.
In that, they're giving profit sharing, sir. Hello.
Saraswati.
And giving pension plans.
Hmm? 1 minute. Huh? I'll come back to you. Akshata, yes, see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm observing you from last 10 minutes. Like, tell me, what are the allowances are given by the various companies? What are those allowances? List out some 2 companies at least.
Employees allowance, sir.
Huh? In which company?
Hello. Employees allowance.
Yeah,
Health insurance, sir.
I'm not talking about any insurance. Insurance is a benefit given by the organization to their employee. Allowances, I am asking. There is a lot of difference. Akshata, be serious.
Yes, sir.
Please be
Yes, sir.
serious about the class.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Come in video mode.
I'm in video mode only, sir.
It is just like photo.
No, sir.
Be serious. Huh? I will ask questions, especially to you. In
Okay, sir.
today's class, I will ask you all questions to you only. Okay. Rashmi, yes. What's the difference between other benefits and allowances?
So just a second.
No, tell me exactly what is the difference between allowances and benefits?
Yes, sir. So benefits include everything, sir.
Huh.
All of the benefits,
Akshata,
vacation benefits.
Akshata, listen carefully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rashmi.
So, sir, benefits include health benefits and many other benefits.
Benefits
But
are
allowances
anything,
are
any kind of benefit given by the
Yes.
organization to their employees, including all
Yes, sir.
benefits are benefits. Then allowances are what?
Yes, sir. The allowances are something which is given to employees such as house rent allowance,
Huh?
night shift allowance,
Huh?
and then traveling allowance.
Huh?
These are the allowances, sir. Extra things apart from the salary, this is given, sir.
Yeah.
Apart from
Please,
basic salary, these are the allowances.
now tell me, Rashmi, please take
Yes, sir.
2 to 3 companies and how they are giving their allowances to their worker.
Sir, in TCS, there is night shift allowance, sir. Suppose today they are doing the night shift, so there is 350 or 450 per night allowance,
Okay.
sir, for night shift. And then there is 100 per night as traveling allowance for
Okay.
men. And
Okay.
for women, they have a cab facility, sir. Along with that, they will also have a security guard. Until they step down from their car and they reach their home, the security guard will be there.
True.
So these are the benefits that are, this is the allowance that is given to the employees by TCS
By
company.
who? Which? Only TCS company? You took only TCS?
Yes, I have studied TCS.
Give me one more example.
For different company or TCS, sir?
Yeah, different company only.
I didn't study different companies, sir. I only studied
I mentioned
TCS.
you list out some companies and work on
Yes,
these
sir.
all, what I mentioned in this slide.
Yes, sir.
Then you're not working.
Sir, I studied only TCS, sir. I didn't study anything apart from that.
No. You need to collect information.
Yes, sir.
This is for your exam point only. I am giving you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jasmina.
Yes, sir. So there are many MNC companies like Amazon, Flipkart. Every lady would have a squad. There's something known as a squad, which sits with you when the time you get in. You're given your car number as per the car app. Like you get an app wherein you log in your car timing, and the squad comes with you till you're left to the PG gate or home. The squad has to assist you till you're safe. So these are the companies like Amazon, Google, Flipkart, First Source, Sanjay Godke Group. There are many companies. The entire Bangalore has this compulsory because of women crimes that are happening.
True.
Men can avail the travel facilities only on one condition: if they don't have their own transportation and if they are coming from very far, but they have to pay a part of their salary for the facilities.
True. Then next question goes to Akshata.
Yes, sir.
Summarize achievement awards by various companies.
What, sir?
Summarize achievement awards by various companies.
Achievement awards.
Again, you are giving smile. This is a class or what?
No, sir.
Then
No, sir. I am not laughing, sir.
tell me, what are the various achievement awards are given by to their employee? Okay, summarize a few companies. Which company is giving which award to their employee? At least you need to again recollect what I explained to my last class on this slide. Yes, Tejashwini. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Take some companies, then explain what kind of achievement awards are the award facilities are they to their employee.
Sir, TCS will be providing a best performer award as per month.
Per month.
For 1 month, whoever performs well, he will be awarded best performer of the month.
True. Next.
Then even in Infosys also has this facility, sir.
No, give me one more achievement award. Take that one company name and one more company name.
Then best coding, like coding programs also been organized with.
The voice is not clear.
Some coding programs.
Your voice is not clear.
Some network issues, sir. Now, am I audible?
Huh?
I'm saying some coding functions have been organized by MNC companies.
Okay. Ashwini.
Like who?
Ashwini Jirli.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Name some companies, how they are giving their awards to their workers. What are those
weekly
award names? Huh?
Weekly they give the best performance awards. Means in that week who perform the best.
Okay.
The company will give them the best performer of the week.
Okay. Next company.
And 1 month.
Take one more company.
So also the best performer of the month, on monthly basis also they give who achieve the targets of the company.
Okay. Name some companies, how they are giving their to their employees achievement award. Purnali Misal.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. So, like in some companies like Mahindra and all, they'll be giving some targets to the employees.
Huh.
Like they need to complete that much of amount of work in this month.
Okay.
This month. So who completes it like faster and in a clear and nice way, they'll award them as best employee.
Is there any
like
name
monthly basis.
to their employee? Is there any award, name of the award by the Mahindra company?
So I don't know much, but they give the awards like
you
on monthly
know
basis.
That. I already given this as an assignment.
Yes, sir.
Then?
So I said the best who completes it first, they'll give the employee.
Don't tell me any live things, just like a 5th standard student. No, I'm not expecting such a kind of answers by you people. Yes, Saraswati. achievement award by any company. Take any 2 to 3 company and explain what is the name of the award they are giving to their employee.
I didn't write it.
Huh? Please, this is very important and this is really helpful for you to in the exam to write with some examples. Okay.
I written benefits of companies, sir.
No, correct. Benefits are different, Saraswati, and awards are different. Benefits it includes all the benefits given by their organization to their employee, right? But here specifically, achievement awards are what kind of particular achievement award? What is the name of that achievement award that is given by the organization to their employee? You need to mention, like take an example, Tech Mahindra, and maybe to the Infosys, and to the again to their Flipkart and Amazon. Okay, I already mentioned. Okay, but the thing is, what is the name of that award that is given by the organization to the employee? At least 10 companies you need to take. Okay, so those 10 companies, how they are giving their award to their employee? What is the name of that award? I mentioned Kaizen. Yes or no? Japanese award. One who is maintaining such a kind of quality of work. Out of all the companies, which company is maintaining overall quality of the organization? For them, they are giving Japanese Kaizen award, right? Like that, take an example, list out some MNC companies or any local companies. So how they are, instead of local, take MNC company only, how they are giving that particular award, what are the criteria are there? So what is the name of that particular award? You need to mention. List out some awards, not only award, what are the allowances are there, what are the achievements are there, right? Then what are those particular health insurances, how they are going to collect that amount, okay? What kind of paid vacations are there to their worker, okay? Yearly, how many days that paid vacation is there to their worker? Then meal breaks are maybe, that is there to all companies, no need to explain that. What is that social security that is given by the organization to their worker? Take some few companies, and what are the differences between one company to another company? How they are giving social security to their workers? What kind of perks are given by the company? List out some companies, 10 companies. What are the perks there that is given by the differentiate from one company to another company? And what kind of bonuses are also there? Pay raise system, everything you need to collect. Okay, maybe in next class again I will ask same question. All have to prepare. All have to prepare. Whatever I mentioned except meal breaks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 7 points, at least you have to take name 4 companies and explain what are the various awards, other allowances, health insurance. Okay, then paid vacation. Okay, paid leaves, social security, perks and bonuses, and pay raise. Okay, you need to explain all these points. I may ask any student, huh? But you should be ready. Okay, coming to next point, that is, you know already, DRS allowances. I already mentioned to the class what that exactly the DRS allowances is. This change in the DA percentage, everything. Then consolidated pay also I explained, and equity based programs also I explained to the class. Okay, facility given by the organization, maybe in the shares to their workers, right? Then commission. What is that exactly, the commission? Today I want to talk on commission. Commission means what, Jasmina?
So commission is like the salary. Whatever compensation you get after working for certain hours, you will get it as a commission. The chances of getting an extra commission will be on OT, overtime. So if you do overtime of work, or if you attend a client, maybe if you are assigned 3 clients and if you have worked 10 clients, so you can get 7 clients extra OT. So commission is nothing but a form of a salary exchange that you're getting for the particular work that you fetch or whatever target that you achieve.
True. Give me one example.
So like I'll tell in my old profession, I
Hmm.
was working in a BPO. So
Hmm.
in the BPO, the normal salary was 25,000.
Hmm.
But if I worked on Sunday as well as Saturday, that is 2 days we get off as per the UK rule. I used
So,
to do all overtime and I used to get around another 10,000. So my average salary was 35,000. So
okay.
in this way, like you can get how much you work, you get that
Yeah.
much of salary.
This is extra benefit for extra work, correct?
Employee.
See, take an example, especially to the IMC agents. IMC products are today some agents are they're selling. So suppose take an example, maybe sales rate is today you want to sell that any drops. Take an example, okay. Uh, if you are going to sell such a kind of particular any IMC product, maybe that product rate is uh, product price is 100. Maybe to the agents, how much they are going to buy? Maybe by 85 rupees. 15 rupees there, that is bonus. Commission. Another one example, LIC agents. Okay, they will collect amount from the all the sales this customers. Take an example. Plenty of customers are there, but commission is that is in the form of percentage to the agents. 10%, 15%, 20% of that all this one. So depend on that, okay, the commissions are dependent. It is nothing but refers to the compensation paid to an employee after completing the task, which is often selling a certain number of products or services to the end users. So selling products or services is a challenging task. Why they're giving commission? Because when they are unable to reach the target, okay, so it is a very challenging task to the agents or any workers. While they're going to reach that particular any challenging task, okay, they will get that commission. Professionals who are into sales and marketing deal with tough competition. Employers offer a commission to motivate their employees and make them more productive and generate more sales and attract customers. For the by giving such a kind of commissions to their worker, okay, to reach that any challenging task, okay, for the purpose to sell their particular target, okay, they will give that commission to their worker, okay, that is in the form of again percentage, 2%, 5%, 10%, 15%. Again, it will enhances the motivation of the workers also, and for the purpose to indirectly to reach their targets also, okay. So that's commission plays a very important role. Then what is that next? That is sales and marketing jobs in many industries such as automobiles and real estate generally offer commission based compensation, especially in automobile, okay. If you are going to sell such a kind of any bikes or cars, they will get that commission, okay. So generally offer the commission based compensation. It can be part of the salary of an employee or a separate form of income that is paid on a different schedule. So depend on how many schedules are there in that particular schedule, how many total vehicles they sold. So on the basis of that, they will get that commission. That means the more products or services an employee can sell, the higher the amount they receive instead of salary. What you mentioned, Jaswina, same. So that's what the commission is. Then how do commissions work? There are majorly two kinds of commissions are there. One is flat commission and one more is ramped commission. Flat commission is what? That is equal to all sales executives. There is no any discrimination. The commission percentage should be equal. That is equal in percent, like 10% to all worker, 12% to all worker, 15% to all worker, like that. The commission is flat. How your that rate of interest is flat to all banks, maybe fixed deposit interest rate is flat, like that. Or take an example, if you are going to take some loans by the banks, maybe that is a flat interest, okay. That is flat in the sense that is equal to all. Then like here also, whatever commission is providing by the higher organization, like higher authority to the workers to motivate them, okay, to get more particular income to sell that for such a kind of any products, that is a flat commission to their worker. Like, again, I will inform you here, that is, companies vary in the way they set and pay commissions. That is, one way is the flat commission, wherein the employee gets a rate or percentage on any sale that he or she makes. Then one more thing is that is ramped commission. That is higher commission to their worker. One who will work more on by selling such a kind of any product, they will get more benefit. Okay, that is the other way is ramped commission, means especially in insurance company. One who is going to work more, they will get more commissions to their account. Okay, so that is coming into the ramped commission. Especially insurance companies, they are preferring more particularly to their worker, right? So the other way is ramped commission, wherein the percentage increases when the employees generates more sales or reaches higher targets, especially in that insurance sector. Take an example, LIC. To the all agents, they will mention that 10% or 15% as a flat. But how they are going to reach the targets, they will give that there is a change in the cadre of that agents also. How that cadre is going to change, maybe there is the change in the commission also, maybe higher commission they will get. That's coming under the ramped commission. So these are the major differences between commissions from one particular sales to another salesperson, as compared to one employee to the another employee. Maybe ramped commission is more in higher authority as compared to their lower employee. So that is the difference between that. When accepting a job with commission-based pay, make sure to understand the process involved in calculating the amount. Keep in mind that several factors may affect your income. So take time to fully understand your employment contract. What kind of particular employment is there? Okay. If there is any commission, they are not going to provide more salary. But listen, there is more commission. That's depend on your work, your talent, your knowledge, your competencies, everything. Depend on all these points, okay, that bonuses are dependent. That is given by the organization to the worker. Okay. Then what are the advantages of commission-based pay? If there is no any commissions given by the any organization to the employee, there are again advantages and disadvantages are there. What are the advantages by giving such a kind of commission to their worker? One is that is it encourages employees to work harder. If you want more commission, means you should work. Self-motivation, that is one of the major advantage, and it helps to manage payroll expenses. If you want to maintain that less pay scale and more particular sales, if there is a commission is more, take an example, okay, then that will really compete to payroll expenses as well as to the commission also. Nobody is going to give such a kind of any more pay scale. Rather, they will get more commission by their particular work. That is what coming under the advantages of commission-based pay. Listen, here one more thing that's very important. Okay, in pharma companies, okay, in some pharma sales executives are there. Okay, yes or no? So by selling such a kind of medicines to their any medical stores, they will get that commission, including TADA. Okay, so that's one of the target given by the pharma companies to their workers. Okay, take an example, R&D companies are there. Okay, then again some companies are there. Name some pharma companies, Jasmina. What are the
Cipla.
different pharma companies? Because already you work.
Cipla.
Cipla is there.
Ranbaxy. Siemens.
Okay, Siemens is also.
Mindray.
Yes.
Omron.
Yes.
So many companies are there. I'm just saying the Indian ones.
See, you need to mention those
Himalaya.
Himalaya. So these are the companies, okay. Instead of giving them a particular only pay scale like 8,000, 10,000, okay, they will offer more commissions to their sales executives. So depend on that particular percentage. Again, they are going to offer some gifts also by reaching the target. Okay, that is coming into the one of the major advantage of commission-based pay. Then disadvantages are becomes too focused on earning commission only. They are going to concentrate on only to earn more commission. They are not going to concentrate on what is the quality of their particular product. Okay, they are not ready to listen the problems of the customers. That is one of the major disadvantage, and it affects the team dynamics also. Means you are not going to worry about your colleague. You are not going to maintain such a kind of a relationship with your colleagues also, because there is no time. You are only going to concentrate on to get more particular commission. Those are the advantages and disadvantages of commission-based pay. Okay, then coming to next point, reward. What is the difference between a reward and benefits? My question. What is the
So can you repeat?
1 minute. What is the difference between reward and benefit? Yes, Jaswina.
So reward happens, yeah, reward happens every yearly, monthly, or annually, whatever it is, quarterly.
Yes, true.
But benefits, now take the example of Cipla company. I am the sales executive for your Cipla company.
No,
So
don't take
Cipla
example of the
company,
company. Take an example. Give me exact answer.
okay.
Come to the point. What is that reward and what is that benefit?
So benefits are apart from your commission, they are the benefits which you can enjoy, like hotel stays, flight
Benefits are
charges,
equal to all.
TADA,
Listen, benefits are equal to
everything.
all. That
Yes,
can be
sir.
any kind of benefit. Rewards are by doing such a kind of work, what we will get that
You get it.
return back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What will
Return.
return back on that particular work? Suppose take an example, if you are doing any extra hours work, maybe standard working hours are in corporate world, maybe that
8
is
hours.
the act is 8 hours. If you work 9 hours, what will get that for? By working 1 hour extra, that is a reward. Got it?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the major difference. So rewards are, it is also kind of a compensation management is a strategic matter. Compensation would include rewards when you offer monetary payments such as any incentives, various bonuses, and performance bonuses. Depend on the performance, depend on your activity, depend on your workload, depend on your years of experience. Okay, okay. Whatever the company is going to facilitate to you, that is coming under that. So organizations reward their staff when they attain the goals or targets that they have jointly set with the employee. See here, what I mentioned clearly, very, very important. Organizations reward their staff when they attain the goals. If you reach your target, if you attain that particular goal, if you reach that goal, if you reach that target, then there is a reward. The rewards are maybe in the form of like, maybe there is change in the cadre, right? Maybe there is change in the monetary or non-monetary, okay? Whatever, but benefits are equal to all. Benefits are flat in nature, equal to all the employees, okay? So that's coming under that, okay? Then rewards can be non-monetary such as paid vacation also, non-monetary. Maybe if you are really a good worker in the organization, you will get that benefit. Maybe paid vacation. Okay, even in your absence also, company will pay you. Okay, that's coming under that reward. 1 minute. Then next point, that is remuneration. Remuneration means what? Yes. For doing something, what will you get? Only for
Salary.
purpose of exact work, what will get exact amount remuneration. Okay. 1 minute. I will take your attendance. Then I will start. Okay. Again, by informing you also, again, some students are in not in video mode. Okay. I will make this as a point and I will take permission from the sir. Then I will put as you as a absent, no doubt, 100%. Okay. Then remuneration. Remuneration is a payment or compensation received for services or employment. Okay, by doing exact work. Okay, on the basis of that particular work, how much you will get that amount, that is called as remuneration. Suppose take an example, maybe you are working in any organization. Okay, one who called you for the purpose to finish that any work. Okay, to the Y company, take an example. Okay, on that day, how much you will get that particular amount remuneration. They will take sign on voucher. They will take sign on voucher. So on the basis of that, maybe on that particular day, depend on the work, whatever 1,000 rupees, 500 rupees, or take an example, 2,000 rupees. Okay, for exact work, how much you will get, that is in the form of monetary benefit. That is called as remuneration. This includes the base pay and any bonuses or other economic benefits that an employee or executive receives during the employment. Okay, remuneration refers to the total amount an employee receives for performing a service or for being employed by a company or any organization. In the case of executives, see, as compared to simple employees, what they will get, their remuneration, that is too small amount as compared to executives, what they are getting. Suppose take an example, CEO's remuneration is totally high as compared to other employees, what they are going to get to finish that in work. So there are again categories are there, like high level of authority, middle level authority, and low level authority. So depend on that remuneration percentage or amount is dependent. In the case of executives, remuneration is a reference to the combination of salary, options, bonuses, and other financial compensation. Also, deferred compensation such as any retirement plan is another component of remuneration for some employees, specifically to the some exact employees, one who worked perfectly. For them, this kind of deferred compensation is dependent. Remuneration often refers to the total compensation received by an executive, which includes not only the person's base, that is base salary, but also options, bonuses, expense accounts, and other forms of compensation also. So these are the points, those are coming into the remuneration. Okay, very, very important. They will ask 3 marks question, what is remuneration? And you need to